Welcome back to Iceland Bay. A lot has happened since my last video. It is all flattened now. I will explain what I want to do during this video. But first let's use the magic of the movies and go back a little bit in time earlier this day. And let Sherp tell you about Iceland Bay. So, if you ever need to eat something, just come eat my island, I guess. Well, this is what happened. If you saw my earlier video, you might have seen how full my island was, with cliffs and trees and decorations and custom designs and... well, it's all gone. Just a little bit of weed here and there, but most of it is gone. Except of course my stone circle. Never going to get rid of that one. Well, only one villager still has to be moved, and that's Hamlet, and I'm going to do that. And only 2 inclines will have to be removed. And while I'm talking about my ideas, I'm going to do that, and Tom will get my money. Oh, but first, Muffy has a gift for me. Now let's check it out. She's actually a pretty nice sisterly. I usually don't like the sisterlies too much, but Muffy is a cute one. I love her goth looks. Well, what did you give me? Okay. Not bad. I'm going to wear it for as long as I am not wearing my hard hat. Well, as you can see, there's still a little bit of cliff left. This is on my map. You can see on the right hand side where I'm standing is a little bit of cliff with 1 incline and Hamlet, and a little bit to the left of that you can see another incline. That's all that has to be removed. No more trees, no more rivers, but a ton of flowers are still left. Not sure if I'm going to use them all again. But while working, you should take some time to appreciate the beauty of your island. And look at this, my 2 favorite villagers, Sherp and Marina. Let's listen to her sing for a little bit before we're going to work. She's wearing a custom design made by my friend Nienke. It looks pretty cute on her. Okay, now it really is time to go to work. As I said, while I'm talking to Tom Nook and make sure an incline is being demolished and Hamlet is being moved, I'm going to tell you what my plans are. Some of my friends already know, and here and there on Discord and also on my last video I have said a few things about what I'm planning. I want to change my island into a fairy tale forest. And when I say forest, I mean really a forest. I don't mean fairy core, even though I think that's really cute. With all the pink and blues and whites and all. It's not going to be fairy core, it's going to be a fairy tale forest. So you'll find Geppetto, and you'll find a dragon, and you'll find the big bad wolf. Although the big bad wolf in my case will be, hopefully if I can villager hunt for him, Dobby. And this will be his retirement forest. So my big bad wolf will be a pensioner. I just love Dobby, he's so cute, and well, his name reminds me of my favorite breed of dog, the Doberman. So he's a must. But you also find the Frog Prince. Not sure on which frog I want to for that. I was thinking of Henry, but if any of you have a better idea which frog would be better for the Frog Prince, I would love to hear, and please leave it in the comments. And then of course I was thinking of the Ugly Duckling. Again, I'm not really sure which duck I would use for that. Because my favorite duck is Joey, and he's not really an ugly duck. Okay, we're here at the point that we're going to ask Hamlet if he's okay with moving. And of course he is, because Hamlet is a cutie. He too is wearing a design by my friend Nienke. And like a real strong man, he looks good in pink. And yes, he's saying blip bloop, and that's the catchphrase I gave Marina. He's cute, he can say it. Okay, on with the show. Like I said, I want to make a fairy tales forest. Why? One, I like fairy tales. And two, I like an amusement park in the Netherlands called the Efteling. I will leave a link to their YouTube and to their site down below. I'm not going to rebuild literally what they made. I'm just not sure it is possible because the style of the Efteling is so different of the Animal Crossing style. But I will build things inspired by them. I will also add my own fairy tales that's not in the Efteling, or maybe not yet. Like the Ice Queen. I think the ice set you get from the snowman are so cute, and they will be perfect for the Ice Queen. And so I will add that one. If you ever been to the Efteling, you might recognize also little things I will add, which I will point out in the videos for if you haven't been there, but just cute little things like the way they have music in the whole park is by big red and white mushrooms. So I'm going to put that idea to use. But on the layout and all that, I'm going to make up while I go. The Netherlands is really flat, so there's not many cliffs in the Efteling. And I love the cliffs and I love the waterfalls, so they will come back. The first thing I wanted to do is start growing new trees. So as you can see there, I already started it. I want to have them in different sizes. That's why I cut down all the trees I had, because they were all full-grown trees. As you can see, I'm here starting to chop down the almost last bit of cliff, which I'm of course not going to bore you with. Everybody hopefully knows by now how this works, and if you don't, because you just started Animal Crossing, feel free to ask me. I would love to help, especially if you're really new. I love to help with anything, spells, things, advice. So the Efteling is my inspiration, but it's not going to be copied. I probably will try to find the full stories of the fairy tales I am using in 3 languages, in Dutch, in English and in German, and put links of them with the videos as I make them. Well, as I flip a little bit through time, I will lead you to this bright red X. The X marks a spot. As you can see on the little map, I will open the big map in a little bit. It is in the left side, on the left side of my island, at the top of the map. I want to have a big lake. As I already said, I want to do something with the ugly duckling and the frog prince. Well, at least those two really do need water. And I like to have one big lake this time instead of a few tiny ones. There probably will be some tiny ones appearing left, right and center, but for a focal point I want to have a big lake, and it will be overlooked by a big cliff. But for now, first things first, I'm making a big cross or plus, however you want to call it, to figure out the size, because I'm going to make a big square first and then I'm going to make cute edges. As you can see, I am checking out how close I'm getting to the rocks. Don't want them too close, but also don't want too much room there. First I also thought about putting Geppetto near the lake. In the story of Pinocchio, he goes to find Pinocchio with a boat. But I have another idea for where to put Geppetto, because I want to make his house look like a toy shop. I saw several people do that with the house of a second villager, of a second character, and I thought that was a good idea. But a toy shop in the middle of nowhere, I don't think that will work, so he's not going to be near the lake. He is going to be near the shops. I have already a lot of ideas for that, but I'm not going to spoil the surprise yet. It will be in a future video. Still chopping away. I know it's boring maybe to watch, but I thought it was a good time to tell you what I'm planning. I have ideas for several fairy tales, also including Cinderella, Snow White. I was also thinking about the fakir and the gardener. Rapunzel. I think I know something for Rapunzel. Not sure about that. If you have any ideas, I would love to hear them. And I was also thinking Rumpelstiltskin. I have a simple cute idea for Rumpelstiltskin, not a big build, just some cute hints. Well, here I am, done with the lake. As you can see, it's no longer a square, it's no longer a cross either. It's, I thought, a little funky. I have this straight edge because somewhere it needs to be attached to a river. Well, one of the last things I'm going to do in this video is show how to stop trees from growing. Most of you probably already know. You go to get some fruit, and believe me, I saved all the fruit I had, chopped the trees, got stung by some wasps, and saved fruit. Cherries are my island fruit, so I have a lot of those. So first trees I'm going to stop growing using cherries. As I say, I think a lot of you already know how this works, but I'm going to show you anyway. Don't mind the mess, gave a lot of that away already. And here I go, get out a shovel and plant a cherry right behind a tiny tree. And this will stop it from growing. And I think I will do 2 of the cedars on this side. They're really tiny, don't need too many of the really tiny trees. And at the other side, hi Fluffy. Remember my pet shark Fluffy from my first video? Well, he's still here. He has the job of supervisor. So you will see him pop up in my videos. Okay, and then these trees, also 2 of them, I will stop growing by a cherry. And this one too. Oh, 1 more cherry. By the time I have my next video, I hope to have several sizes of trees. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you liked my ideas. That's why this video was made, basically to share my ideas. If you have any ideas for fairy tales or villagers you think should belong on my island, leave them in my comments. Bye bye!